Shit, where's it gone? The hell? Hold on. Yeah, let me quickly check something. Yeah, I just got kicked out, so excuse me if you're watching this on the replay. Let's check YouTube. I just want to see if my pinned comment is still there because it's not showing in the, what do you call it? Restream. Pin comment to join today's transmission. Hold up. Wait, once. Okay, yes, he's still there. Okay, fantastic. All right, yeah. So yeah, pin comment is there. Feel free to join today's transmission. I'm not sure how long we're going to be. It might be short. It might be. It might be a little while, but definitely got some dub plates for you. As per usual, concerning the numbers that we document and follow. Let me see if I can get me on the screen here. Hold on. Maybe if I want to make sure I got a signal. Let me take this off the screen as well. Yeah, let's see what they're saying now. Mic check. Yeah, fantastic. All right, we've got two in the building. Hope you're doing well. This 6th of July, Saturday, 2024. It's pretty rainy and gloomy at the minute in UK London. And yeah, we're going to be taking a look at Assassin's Creed Shadows today. And is it more woke Masonic media by the numbers? You know, that ideology. And seemingly so agenda that's clearly taking place in so many different parts of our lives and shoved down our throat. Again, that's why I keep asking, should we make a petitions or like there's got to be something that they can be held accountable and you know people get a payout because of that. Like how do they just get away with with the preponderance of evidence that just points, you know what I mean? And as I say, we had the bullshit elections and all of that happening. Oh man, caused by the numbers. But anyway, so let me go back to this screen now. Fantastic. Right, let me get to the next slide. Because I did see that it was going around this, you know, Assassin's Creed situation was circling, doing the rounds. I didn't look at it straight away, but then I thought, you know what, let me have a look because I did cover one before, which I was trying to find. We're just going to quickly go through some of these screenshots because I was like, wow, talk about memory lane. But I was looking for a particular entry, and I'm sure it was like I don't know if it was Rainbow Six Siege. It might have been like like the game, like a not an intro for the game, but like they have new installments. And I think it was like the trailer for that. Yeah, something like that was going on. Anyway, let me just check the chat quickly and we'll keep it moving. Yes, Panda, how you doing, my man? Or my lady, or they, them. I'm not sure what the coup is, but yeah, man, all good. Panda in this motherfucker. Fantastic. Glad that you're here. Yeah, so I was looking for that entry, as I was just saying, and couldn't find it. But then I thought, you know what? For anybody new that might stumble into this video, you can just see some of these uploads. You might be like, well, yeah, I remember that in the news. Let me check that video. You know what I mean? That one that's got scripted, and you got Liz Truss, because of course we forecasted that. Just like I, I put out a video recently, and I said, Keir Starmer, it looks hot for him. You know what I mean? I did say, just like before with Boris Johnson, put stuff out, and then after the dub plate with the 158 weeks, he comes in after Theresa May, like the Prime Minister, the lady at the time. I'm sure this was 2019, and basically 158 weeks after Theresa May, Boris Johnson comes in. Boris Johnson equals 158, just like Freemasonry equals 158. I said, come on, man. Oh, man. So, same for Liz Truss. I put out for Liz Truss. I said, it's hot for Liz Truss. And I said, but don't get it twisted though, because the other one may get true still. And in two twos, Liz Truss resigns. And of course, what's that? 44 days later, resign or resigned equals 44. It's like, okay. So yeah, of course, Pat stay over there as well. If you know who that is, battle rapper. But anyway, I'm not going to stay on and harp on these slides for too long. But feel free to pause. Um, Classic ones over here as well. Even the LA one next to the Grace Milan one, the backpacker situation, and the parallels with the 50 Shades of Grey and all of that stuff. Interesting. Just how it all came together. I was like, wow. Um, and as I said, the one next to that, the LA CDC to trace the 179 passengers with the C-19 death predictive programming with the film. What's it called again? Was it called Pandemic? What's it called? Yeah, yeah, Pandemic. Yeah, yeah. Right there, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna want to check that out if you missed that, man. There's some classics. Yeah, man. Classics all over the gaff. Yeah, look, Peggy Mitchell. Yeah, when she went, sure it was her death. Um, but yeah, of course, feel free and pause, and of course, get to scrolling. Sometimes things are in a playlist for you nicely, but this is just just all the random videos and some of the ones that I thought, well, let me just quickly screenshot that. So look, there's one for Miles Morales. Look, Black Lives Matter. So if you didn't know, games like if you play Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone. I don't know if it's still the same now, but when you jump out the plane, note the time is, I'm sure it was 2:38, 14:38. And what you're gonna do when you jump out the plane, you're gonna do what? Killing, murder, and of course, killing and murder, found dead, collapse, destroy, etc. Those type of words, delete, they equal 38. Man. Many more other games, or even other Call of Duties, right? I'm sure they had some ones in France before you had Bastille Day, and then you had the movie with Idris Elba, the black guy, the English actor, well known, right? Idris Elba. Then they moved his film, and I think they even changed the name from the initial release date and the name of the film. I'm sure they changed both of those, if I remember correctly. But yeah, man, a lot of propaganda, and that's what I'm saying. They entrance you in the movies, the games, the music, whatever. And then before you know it, you're living it out. COVID, madness up and down the street. You know what I mean? Poverty on all levels, obviously, apart from, if you're really getting it in with your money. Um, yes, yes, Capone. We say, no, we're going to touch the footballer as well. Kevin Campbell, the update the other day, I said, no, 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 no. I'm going to touch the Kevin Campbell one again when I do the Supercell tomorrow from Netflix. I'm going to touch it again, and then I'm probably going to do his own one because this one needs to be out. You got to get it some way, shape, or form, yeah? Because it's brutal. Yeah. And as I say, it just drives home that same pattern that we've been showing in this community, as I say, for 10 years. You know what I mean? So it's not just a one off. It's not just, okay, once you see it, you can't unsee it. You're watching films, you're watching anything, or you think, oh, let me just check the date to that, to this, and whatever. You know what I mean? When you know the rule of thumb, corresponding dates around the person, whether they're alive or dead, with an event, you know what I mean, etc. And you'll start to see, huh, interesting. Yeah, what's that? Well, let me put this up here. Hold on. Let's start from the start. Well, almost from the start. Yeah, Panda in this motherfucker. Big up Panda. Um, yes, yes, Capone. He said, yo, bro, what's good? Much love to you and yours, tribe. He said, I think Kevin was my hey. If did you see my other video on it? I did an earlier video on it. I found it after the stream. I think it was the next day. I was like, wow, how the hell did I not see that from? I was searching and scouring the nooks and the crannies. Two twos, it was just all in my face, like, huh? Okay. Specsavers. Well, the mind's eye, yeah, I mean, I can see. Gotcha, bitch. Nothing about sleep, gunk, or none of that shit in that motherfucker. That shit can see. I'm just trying to say, yo, can I get a witness with this shit? Because am I the only one seeing this, or just a few of us? Surely you can see this. But yeah, he goes on to say, Capone's, bro, there was a picture of Ian Wright in one big skirt in a photo shoot he done recently. In a skirt. Is that meant to be shirt? You just make sure. I know the time. You know what I mean? Fuck it out. I know the times now, but it's got to be correct with clarity. Yeah, I mean, two twos now. It's fucking cancel me movement on blood clot audio oracle. I'm like, hey, calm down. Just covered bases, damn it. Do you listen, or are you just all in your emotions? You know them one day they're just all wrapped up. Don't understand the matrix. All in their emotions differently. Attacking pitchforks, fire and brimstone. I mean, fucking hell. They got the steak and the fucking bonfire ready. They're ready to pin me up. Cunts. Fucking hell. Swarms, herds. I'm talking hordes of these motherfuckers. Zombieland variants, boy, protesting outside my drum. Right outside my cafe, fucking hell, let me close my windows. Fucking hell. Twos, the zombies are climbing up. It's gonna really turn into fucking Call of Duty. I gotta start bordering it up and shit. Keep running around to each windows. Boarding it up as they're coming through. Put up the borders, man. Hammer and nail. Shit. It was skirt. Oh my god, no way. Hold up. It was a skirt. Really? Was it a let me try and see if I can give him a little pardon. Was it a the Scottish them kilt? Was it a kilt? Tell me it was a kilt at least. Or was he in Dubai? I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying for you now. But I know more than likely you get me. It's not Ian right, it's Ian wrong. As I was saying the other day. You know what I mean? Go back to Idris about the one I promote, go and get the job and all them thing there at the time in 2020 with them one another. That's what I was calling it, Celeb 19. You know what I mean? The influencers. You had the low level ones all about the gaff. You know what I mean? And then you had the high level court jesters doing their thing. Tom Hanks and them one another. Fiercely. Yeah. Fucking hell, man. Yo, it was just. What are you saying? Hold up. Did it not change when I tapped it? It looked like it, bro. It was skirt. I'm gonna have to look that up. Fucking hell. Again, hopefully it was a kill, but you know what I mean? We know what the I have no sympathy for these footballers who died. They know what will happen when they sign that contract. I would say, yeah. Well, I would definitely say some no. I'll say some maybe, more none the wiser than others. You know what I mean? Like maybe the one around them that gets killed. It's not unusual for celebrities to cover up a single lie. It's not unusual for close friends and family to die. You know it's Saturday Swoop-in. Get your Carlton skanks. Carlton Banks now. Yeah? Get the skanking now, family. It's not unusual around here now. There's some suspicious acts and activities going on. Blood contracts all over the gaff. Right, yeah, bro. It looked like a female would wear that shit. I was so disappointed when I saw it. Wow. And it was recently. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. All right, I'll just let this play out. I'm not even gonna talk over this now. I'll just let it play. But yeah, man. Again, if you're new, feel free to pause the video so you can see if you haven't, done a thumbnail scroll. You get them across all channels. It's probably about damn near 2,000 videos. And of course, check out the wider community. Gematria Fake News 25. The one I initially learned from when I found him in 2016, but the community has been there since 2013. So it's been there over 10 years now. Yeah. Feel free to download the books free if you want. Letters and Numbers by Zachary K. Hubbard or 9/11 to Coronavirus by Zachary K. Hubbard. Be sure to check that out. What's this one here? Aaron Wan was a childhood. All right. Any extra suspiciousness going on as well there? Who are you saying? You're looking at Decode? Oh yeah, I wanted to show this as well. This is jokes, bro. Look at this channel, family. Nah, look at this channel. Hold on, let me look at this. Look what I'm showing you now. Look at this channel. Oh, you see what I'm showing you? This just popped up the other day and said, hold up, let me get some screenshots of this. What in the world? This is gonna be some of the most funniest shit I've ever seen. Look at the channel. Is it somebody manually doing it, or have they programmed the AI to churn out these type of videos saying these celebrities are dead? Then look at what I'm about to show you. This is how I stumbled into it, So I said, Rotted, let me split the screen. Let me just double check. Did I miss something? Is he actually dead? So obviously now I've got him up on the wiki or on Google. I'm saying, hold on, what's going on? Yeah, so this is the channel now. Celebrity TV 1960s. Read what it's about. Now watch when I show you the rest. You're gonna say, come on. The body's not even black. Did you see what I just showed you? They put the face on a white person's body. How the fuck is that Samuel Jackson in the motherfucking on the hospital bed? Come on, man. That is the most funniest shit. Come on. As I say, I don't know if it's AI or somebody. Obviously, somebody made the scripts and AI is just churning it out. And obviously, they can probably make money maybe out of it as well. You know, there's all these little ways now. I said, rotted. Hold on. All one of them's gonna come up. Serena Williams. I said, hold up. Did I not just watch her earlier on the Hot Wings? You know, what's it called? You know, the feast. What's that one there? The famous one. And they eat the fucking hot wings. You know the show. Yeah. I said, hold on, Serena, what? Come on, man. This is the most funniest shit. Imagine if somebody's manually doing it as well, let alone done the script and they're making the money. Imagine if somebody's just doing it manually. Yo, either way, that's just hilarious. Look, they got John Legend. Yo, they're taking the piss, family. Watch when I get to the next slide, family. Look, they got Cuba Gooding. Ain't he in the P. Diddy stuff? Cuba Gooding Jr. Like he's alive, motherfucker. What in the world? They got Mike Tyson. Come on, man. This is hilarious, family. I mean, come on. This is some of the funniest shit you ever seen. Let me get to the next slide. I thought, you know what? Let me include this today. We get the giggles in before we get to the seriousness with the football and how they do the woke media in the computer games and wherever else. You know what I mean? But of course, you got the Assassin's Creed Shadows. So again, we're going to look at Kevin Campbell, famous footballer in the UK. We're going to see how they killed him off. Is it suspicious or is it organic? As I say, either way, the numbers is what we're following. And then if you're going to try and differentiate and determine XYZ, then that's whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But first and foremost, we're just following the numbers, the patterns that seemingly seem to be following us, yeah, and guiding you to where you didn't realize you was going. And as I say, you know, or as they say, famous quote, it was written, yeah. So again, you're not here by accident. But anywho, we're gonna get back to some of that in a bit. We just want to keep with the jokes right now. I mean, look at this. Again, the channel's called What Celebrity TV 1960s. Go and check it out. I said, no way. I said, what? Ice Cube's on there. Didn't I just see freestyle rapper Harry Mack do something with him recently? When did he die? Look, they got my man on there. The neck is white. They got Cedric the Entertainer. Come on, man. What? Wow, they've got the 237 if you're up to speed with that quick joke. Obviously, that can be organic. But you know, note the car right here now. Note the car. Note the car now. And of course, that's Will Smith's daughter, yeah? I'm sure I just watched her in an interview the other day on her live music. Her music's actually good. I heard 2 tunes the other day. I was like, no, actually, she is her style of music. She's actually very good. Like, don't get it twisted. Willow Smith, her music, what I heard anyway, I'm not going on, you know, all the other stuff that may be in there and symbolism stuff, but her recent tune she released and what she's talking about and the style of the video, she smashed it. 10 out of 10. Basically, you know, aspects of your mind and stuff. Mental health, so to speak. Anywho, yeah, I mean, they've got Cisco. Come on, man. This is next levels. I hope he doesn't get sacrificed. Oh, he has to sacrifice his own parents or siblings. Oh, yeah, that guy he was on about. Yeah. Aaron Wan Basaka. I mean, look at this. Look, Serena Williams. That's when I said, hold up. And as I say, when I showed the car with Willow Smith, he's used it about 3-4 times. So it's like, right, okay. It's different person. Say, look, Terrence Howard. But anyway, yeah, with the car, you'll see it.
different face, but the same accident with the car. So okay. Come on, man. Now they got Terrence Howard. Did I not just see this motherfucker? I made a video about him the other day. He saying he died since he just reappeared again since being on him the other day on the Joe Rogan Experience. What? This one, I didn't even do the fucking hospital bed. They just put him straight on the casket. Photo. Look, my man, look. Ain't that Willow Smith car up the top there, top right? Look, they got Diana Ross in there as well. They got the other one with the RIP. She's the one on the initial, the main profile pic, right? She does comedy. Rude boy. What are you saying though, Capone? Oh, rude girl. I said, what? They're taking the piss. I said, no, I gotta show you like this because this one gave me a little tickles. This one was tickling the tubs. I said, come on. No. Yeah? That's when I said, hold up, this car's all about the gaff. You get me? Like anybody's idiot. Hold that. They are taking the piss. You need to oops upside your head. Right, now let's get on with today's show. I said, hold up. And you know what? We're gonna run that one more time. You know why? Quickly.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Is it gonna kick me out or something? Fucking hell, is it gonna turn down on mute? Like, is it that difficult? Fucking hell. Hello? Does it work? You got one job. It's like restream. Functions work. You know what I mean? Play the thing nice. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, boy. I got full bars. I'm on fucking Wi-Fi, but it's you know what I mean, it's coming from the router. It's not like I'm let me make sure I got a signal. Sorry about that. Mic check. Alright, kick me out, stupid thing. At least we're still live. Right, let me quickly check the chat and then we will commence with today's situation reveal, part one. Again, we started the appetizer, but I thought it'd be a good segue because then, of course, it's good to do with racism, and then we're going to go into the video game Assassin's Creed Shadows and see what the hell is going on with all of that. All right, let me clear my throat. Check the chat. What is the? But they're trying to foreshadow their deaths or something. Definitely some shit concerning taking the piss first and foremost, as we was joking about. Hold up. This thing is just so slow. Let me get this banner thing. Maybe if I take that off, it might be a bit better for a moment. Hold up. Oh my god. What is going on? Sorry, guys. All right, let me take this off the screen. Take this message off the screen to make sure we can see the whole shebang. Remove that. Let's go full screen for me. Yeah, so, you know, I'm just making sure for the last time. One more time. Mic check. Yep, just making sure because when I go to that full screen, I can't see it. Let's make sure my signal is good. All right, so football tragedy. This is a follow up to a situation a couple of weeks ago when this particular footballer died. Arsenal legend Kevin Campbell died from organ failure in hospital as concerns were raised over his care. Inquest has been told, right? The striker had been admitted to hospital a month before his tragic death, which was on the 15th of June 2024. And immediately with this follow up, which I didn't clock with the initial one, but I should have with the life lesson, but I just, saw whatever else I saw. But anyway, you'll see. Anywho, so first up, racism. The initial post time, excuse me, is 45 minutes past. Racism along with ritual equals 45. Yeah. The update time 52. So when I saw this the day before yesterday, I was like, okay, it's going to be to do with his heart because I know heart equals 52, right? So let's get to the next slide. And when I was talking on the stream the other day, because I was doing it in real time, I didn't read this bit, the bit underneath, because I went straight to, I think, to the calculator and I was doing other stuff. So, anywho, then when I came back, what does it say? Arsenal Everton legend Kevin Campbell died from multi-organ failure due to a infection. An inquest heard today. I said, you see, heart 52. Goes on to say the striker passed away in hospital last month, age 54, sparking an outpouring of grief from his ex-teammates. Yeah. Right. Next slide. So here he is. He was also a microphone pundit for, commentator or speaking on the mic, whatever, for Sky News. So this is my screenshot or thumbnail, excuse me, or a screenshot of the thumbnail from my initial video that I put out for when he died, right? And look at the update time. Even the initial post time, kill 28, the update time, murder 34. You got 34 minutes past the hour, right? So again, this is my initial video from a couple of weeks back with the thumbnail that we're looking at here. All right, let's keep it moving. I mean, do I even need to say anything about this? But my point is again, certain people are going to be prone, or you're going to be prone into to do specific things depending on whatever numbers are allocated to you. Basically, when I'm saying numbers, first and foremost, the energy that you take out and what comes in via the way you're, polarized in nature. So that's what I will say, because as I say, I'm sure Gavin Plum equaled 45, or his first or last name. I think it was both of his names together. And of course, he wanted Holly Willoughby, the ex This Morning presenter. Does This Morning equal 45 as well? I think it does. This Morning equal 45, if I remember correctly. But anywho, missing equals 45, right? But anyway, we'll get back to this situation on another stream. I want to keep it moving now. So yeah, as mentioned on the initial video, and then seeing it with this update follow-up with the multi-organ failure concerning the Arsenal legend Kevin Campbell. Of course, they had to include this significant piece that I read out from the Wikipedia on my initial video, which you can see on the screen here. I've got it paused, of course, in the still shot, screen grab, where it says the close power of Arsenal icon Ian Wright made 213 appearances. Of course, talking about Kevin Campbell, saying that he made 213 appearances for the Gunners between 1988 and 1995, scoring 59 goals. Yeah. So again, Kevin Campbell, close pal of Arsenal icon Ian Wright, made 213 appearances for the Gunners between 1988 and 1995, scoring 59 goals. Now, why is the 213 and the 59 important? Because we know death, nigger, racism, Black History Month. Hey, he was born, Kevin Campbell, he was born the 4th of February. Remember, Black History Month is in February. Or one of the months, definitely in the UK, is in February. I don't know about America. I think it's October in America. But anyway, take note. What are the odds that he plays for that many games? Again, Black History Month equals 213, death, nigger, racism 213, and Black History Month ends on the 59th day of the year. Words like Negroes, nigger, slave 59, Motown Records came out in 59. Think about AIDS getting discovered in the Belgian Congo in 1959. Belgian Congo equals 59. AIDS equals 59. Freemasonry equals 59. So again, what are the odds that he played for? And again, think about Jackie Robinson. Look at, and maybe some other players that you find, you see, oh, they only played for 52 games or 52 seasons, or they scored 50, oh, sorry, 42. You know what I mean? My bad, slip of the tongue. But anyway, they could have played for 42, had 42 goals or 42 seasons. You know what I mean? Think about Jackie Robinson. Jackie equals 42. Of course, Black Chadwick Boseman did this movie, the autobiography or whatever. So just know how it all factors in, yeah? Again, if you're new here, just go through the videos. I can't chin wag it all here and bring in a bazillion points right now because we'll be here forever. But if you just go through the videos, you soon get up to speed and you say, okay, there's something to this, right? Clearly, you'll be watching a movie, you'll see it in the news or somebody's death. If you look it up, you say, huh. I will check the chat in a moment. I just want to just get into my stride with the Saturday Swoop-in today. All right, so football equals what? 133. So A is now 26. Z becomes 1. This is the reverse ordinal of the English language. Of course, via the Jesuit order, same people that gave you the Gregorian calendar. We're on that Jesuit matrix system. They flex on all different systems while we're all stagnant on one system. Yeah? Think about that as well. They've got a stagnant on one type of knowing, especially in the Western world, right? Obviously, it's different in other places. They've got their shit going on, maybe. But anywho, boom. Note 133. Why is that important? Wait for it now. Note that 29 as well. That's going to factor in heavily. Already mentioned it. So watch it now. Next slide projection is from his birthday as well. When is his birthday? Yeah, come on now. Football equals 133. It's 133 days from Kevin Campbell, the footballer's birthday, February 4th, or I'll say 4th of February, so we go with that 42, to when he dies, June 15th. Life lesson 29. 6 at 15, 2 at 0, 2 at 4 equals 29. You see it on the right-hand side. Second one down. Life lesson is 29. Kevin equals 29. Football equals 29. Masonic equals 29. Hello. We'll get to the 199 as well in a moment. Those up to speed already see it. There's even a 45 numerology on the day that he died as well. Racism and ritual 45. There's a couple more 29s we're going to get to though. Wait for the dub plate now. Because it's just dub plates. When we come, it's just home runs. All you need to do is just learn and apply, copy and paste it. Each one teach one. Especially the children. They will soak this up easy, man. Come on, this is just so simple. There's something to this, right? So again, football 29 life lesson. Kevin 29. Is there any other 29s? Odds? Remember the time was 52, the update time. Oh, and look at the other one. Oh, reverse reduction is 29 for Heart. Heart equals 29. He dies on a day with a life lesson of 29. Yeah, these type of dub plates. Not to mention as well, time def RIP equals 25. Heart also equals 25 in full reduction, dark blue. Also, murder equals 83. Check out the song by the Police called Murder by Numbers that came out in 1983. Murder equals 83. Death 38. I don't think death is 83 as well. I know murder 38, 83. Yeah? And look up all the songs that talk about Gematria, the killing name. I'm sure one of their, as I've pointed out many times before, and I even covered it, I'm sure myself, one of the band members called Slipknot, he died at 38. He was the drummer, murder 38, and then all the other stuff. When you know what you're looking at, you say, okay, is this always organic or is there some nefarious activity going on? As you're watching ASAP Rocky, the rapper, in one of his videos, he's in the fucking pentagram with his contract signing, ready to be, one of these satanic scumbags. And then you see him on GQ, hey, or ASAP Rocky. Oh, every time I bring out a new mixtape, a new album, somebody around me just dies. It's just the most craziest thing, somebody just, you look up his dad, his close brother, his cousin. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, fucking hell, we're getting up to double figures now. Look up Rihanna, it's just the same thing. It's like, wow, new perfume, she's got new Fenty coming out. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, okay. Does nobody see this? They're doing some next dark fucking distorted arts magic. Some dark shit. That's what they're doing, mate. Still know to note that nature is good and bad. Bugs, good and bad. You got good and bug bads inside you. You know what I mean? Nature's, yin and yang, left and right. So still be mindful and don't be too, you know what I mean? Even though that's not what you want for the betterment of, your community and the people around you, if that's what you're on. You know what I mean? But hopefully, if you go to a higher vibration, there won't be none of this type of stuff. They can only get away with doing a specific type of vibration here or lower. Yeah? They can't do none of this in next type of vibrations higher. That's why the gang will do everything they can to have you sinning and you don't know you're sinning, or a specific type of sins, staining up your fucking spiritual being. And then 2 2s now, it may make you keep coming back here because it reeks or has a certain type of, imprint of XYZ on it. You know what I mean? And how your mind is, and you only know the matrix that you've been shown, and you ain't been able to get out of the Jesuit or the construct box of just bollocks and bullshit. You know what I mean? Like fucking hell. Just attack on the senses, MK Ultra programming. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Also, Black Power and Black Lives Matter 106, Footballer 106. Obviously, we know you've got different kind of footballers, but just know, if you're up to speed, 56 is in there as well. Black Lives Matter, Killing 43, Masonic 43. Again, I will get back to the chat in a minute. I'm just trying to get into my swoop-in Saturday stride. Campbell 44, Kill 44, Execution 44. I remember the initial post time on one of the news was 28 minutes past. Kill 28, Campbell equals 28. Kill 64, and again, Campbell equals 28, kill 28, kill 44, execution 44. So again, kill equals 64, 28, 44. We also have the kill date that comes up every once a month. So as you go through the month, you notice certain numerologies, once you're used to looking at it, you'll see how you will see the same specific numerologies that will always pop up once a month, but they roll backwards as you move forward through the year. And we know when that comes up, we know there's going to be some shenanigans, probably mass shooting. We just know specific celebrity death going on. You know what I mean? It's like clockwork. So again, if they know how to work with the algorithms of the cosmos and amplify it, and you don't know the dynamics and the mechanics of where the fuck you are and how the construct works, well then, of course, there you go. So I'm saying, you're not going to the nice chorus from the universe and the verses out there. You're now in their, crazy tent of a circus tent of madness under their nets. You know what I mean? On their network of just madness, man. Cut off. And then they have you going to their stars on the ground, not connecting to the stars and your ancestors and the stars in the sky. They want you, Taylor Swift, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Central C, yeah, Rihanna, ASAP Rocky, Fucking Lil Uzi Vert. His name literally is fucking Lucifer, for fuck's sake. Lil Uzi Vert. He even tells you. You go in hell straight with him. If you listen to his music, he even tells you. I see him at one concert. You can find the clip. Yeah. Little Uzi Vert told you, he said, if you listen to my music, you're going to hell straight with me, you fucking idiots. That's what he's telling them at the concert. Telling them. They're like, oh, Little Uzi Vert. Polarized. Captured. Soul's gone. Decimated and just, ooh. You get me? Getting lapped up, boy. It's a scrumptious meal for certain entities. They're licking their lips. You get me? Knives and forks ready, you know. This is the endless buffet cuisine up in this motherfucker. This is the realm. Shit. I'm glad you lot was invoking me from down there, you know, that those that started to tune into a specific frequency. You know what I mean? They said, rah, the egregor came now. The egregor that's all in their bodies now. The next puppeteer that's all in their consciousness. He's saying now, or they, or whatever you want to say, you know, no, androgynous being. It's saying, rah, this is the lick. This is the place to be. He's saying, you can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. They like sleep. Hammer time. You know, if you know MC Hammer, you know the move I'm talking, yeah? Just YouTube it quick and come back if you don't know. Hammer time. While you at it, YouTube Littlefoots from Don't Be a Menace. If you know the Wayans brothers, the comedy lot, the Wayans brothers, Google Littlefoots, Don't Be a Menace. After you watch MC Hammer. Yeah, make sure you know, go and check out Littlefoots in the wheelchair. Watch when he does the MC Hammer thing. Fucking hell, that's hilarious. Anyway. I'm gonna check the chat in a moment. It's keeping up with the stride. Yeah. Remember, sacrifice 46. The 46 prime is what? 199. Again, numerologies were on the day as well. The 45, racism and ritual, as I already mentioned, 45. What else have we got here? Jesuit order, 54. He dies at age 54. Now, Kevin Campbell equals what? 73. I'm sure ritual sacrifice and sacrifice also equals 73. Just like I just mentioned, sacrifice equals 46. Again, in Genesis 4:6 in the Bible, it begins with a sacrifice. So interesting that sacrifice equals 46. And as I'm saying, going on to the 73, Kevin Campbell. So where are we going now then? Where you reckon? Hold up, let's have a look. Let's see how they do them. Unless he wanted to be seen out like that. I don't know. Did he have a special contract with them that we'll never know about? To be remembered and maybe amplify his spirit because, you know, the people are thinking about him. It magnifies, amplifies, or some shit. Echoes out in infinity like a mantra. Because, you know, mantras is a whole world. I was sort of saying the other day on the stream. Oh! And if you was watching the 6-hour stream, just have to quickly segue. So I forgot to say, the next day when I woke up from the ringing, yeah, I'm not going to go into the whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? Watch that stream and catch when I say that. Yeah, the muscle spasms, oh, when my brother died. You need to know that story. I ain't going to say it again. But bam, the next morning I started Googling basically deep meditation and stuff. And do you know that naturally, when you go into a specific deep meditation, Buddhists spoke about it, and of course, other people, not have to be a Buddhist, but you know what I mean, like literally, but you know, and people that obviously may have certain substances to amplify, like you know, a DMT or some shit, they get the ring when they break through. Yeah, go figure. they get the ring. Hold up. 7 months, 3 weeks, and 0 days to his next birthday, Kevin Campbell. So Kevin Campbell equals 73, and it's 7 months and 3 weeks, 0 days to Kevin Campbell's 2025 birthday, 4th of February. Kevin Campbell, 73. And what else? They said he died of a short illness. Short illness equals 73. Man, I wish I was on StreamYard because I could just, I'd just have to just tap in some of those quick video clips right. But some of those video clips have to get tagged in right now. I have to tag them in. The walk-off one at the mic, the one. Yeah? I have to bring in Uncle Reggie. What? To oops upside your head. What? This is a dub plate right here. Not to mention sacrifice also equals 170. Kill 17. Drop the 0. Mason or masonry 17. And again, I like to play God of you with this information without you knowing it. God also equals 17. And remember, the 17th prime is 59. Q equals 17 and 59. Freemasonry 59. And remember, February Black History Month ends on what? February 2020. February 28th ends on the 58th day of the year. Excuse me. Yeah, these type of dub plates. Ooh. I said, no, I've got to put out a couple videos for this, brother, because this is brutal. I've seen this a bazillion times. So while what is it? Euros, rigged, scripted, chemtrails, pay-per-view. Let me get that yearly subscription from Sky Sports. Let me get my bearing. Let me get some snacks. These times they're killing off the fucking players. Scripted football. And you're paying for the madness. Yo. And people will come over here and say, I'm clout chasing. Like a fool. Regardless if he was like no, I think he tried to play it off like he was like they tried to project like, oh no, I'm just trying to be a specific type of turbulence troll. Truly just trying to get at you, but no. You came over in a specific way, bent out of shape, ultra. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back a month, about 6 weeks. Shout out to him though, hope he's good. Yeah, man, because it's not that type of campaign. You're trying to build bridges, community on and offline. Because once you start to unlock, it then brings in a specific type of compassion. You know what I mean? Mindfulness. Rather than compartmentalized thinking, cognitive dissonance, screaming and shouting at everybody. Only got time for XYZ, but no time for, you know what I mean? So all the time for the points of the football, because he was Chelsea guy that came over. Oh yeah, just didn't even watch the video. But as I'm saying, for example, and I can give others of the numbers, what we're doing over here, it's nothing but a G thing, baby. On to the next episode, yeah? Decoding on the daily. We're showing to the zombies, but they're crazy. You get me? They're telling us that we're crazy. Like, what? These times, oh, what was the score? 2-0 or whatever. All in the Premier League or whatever fucking league. Putting bets on. Caring about all those numbers, but not the numbers that really matter. When it's time for lockdown, you're tucking your tail. 2-2s, you're over here in a nanosecond. Oh, audio Oracle, what? Better gets to typing. I've got all the kilojoules and time for that. Let me go live and dox myself. I want to rip his heart out, hold it up to the sun. Literally what the guy was saying. I'm saying, oh, check this brother. Yo, giving out phone numbers. Wow, this is fucking crazy. And I'm just over here documenting. I'm saying, right, let's do the psychological evaluation. First on self, know the environment, then try and know what the fuck's going on, and then say, okay, boom, 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 boom. And then try and put this thing together. What we've been cut off from, and then gone to the cookie cutter schooling on all the rest of the bollocks. Hmm? I didn't put you on lockdown. I'm not killing off your favorite footballer. You know what I mean? That's not my. And as I'm saying, even if they didn't, if it wasn't them, and if this particular situation, for instance, wasn't the gang, the Jesuit order, and some of these situations, or I'm going to say all of them, because clearly we know the gang do their thing, right? 9/11, COVID, whatever. But I'm saying you're going to get some circumstances, or even in your own life, where you know that's not the gang or your friend, and you know this number system. You say, "Wow, he used to be that. It was his hobby," and boom, boom, boom. Wow, look at these. Wow, you know what I mean? Just look at the fucking numbers, man. There's a code fucking playing out. You know, that's all. That's it. Fucking hell. No, all the other numbers all need to get that money. You know what I mean? All the other numbers get that money. You know what I mean? Football scores or, you know, hockey. All the other fucking numbers. But the fucking, you know, that scripture number, I know that Quran scripture number that was in, you know, the great prophet said, boom, 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 in that paragraph, you know, 13 something, something, A. You know, you go to, if you go in Genesis, blah, blah, blah. All the fucking numbers. Obviously, in this community, we've, you know, people on certain levels that have dissected all these fucking books. You can see the numbers in it because it's from the gang. It's not organic nature, magically just, even though we're of organic nature, but you know what I mean? There's somebody purposefully, yeah, purposefully, knowingly, methodically, yeah. So let there be love. Be chicken. Let there be love. You know what I mean? Not no warped up, twist up shit either. Less of that. Because there's a whole hellstorm along with Beryl at the minute doing her thing. Yeah? Constantly, daily, routinely. Remember, this is not 24/7 365. Yeah? 25/8. Oh, you mean? Now I know what slide's coming up, because this is a cue point or a calling point. So let me check the chat now, see what them I say, and then we'll get to the main meal, because that was the appetizer. Because remember, this is going to segue in now to the computer game. Now we're going to look at the racism. Is it from the gang? We're going to look at that and try and distinguish. Right. So boom. Let me pause that up now. Let's see the comments. Let's put them on the screen. Let's see how recent that was. Oh, that was ages ago. Right, let me see that one though. They put Capone said they put a pillow over Kevin's head in the hospital and killed him. Would not surprise me, boy. Put a knot in his fucking oxygen thing or something. Like that. Things start go flatline. Beep. Nurse come in the room, no one's in there. You know one of them ones? They came and slip and slide. Like one movie. They had on the doctor's outfit, everything. Clipboard. They had the clipboard. They had on the fake tash. You know what I mean? Unless it was a high-tech MI5. They had on the face, you know, they had on the face thing like William name. Mission Impossible. They had on the face, they had the voice changer like Mission Impossible as well. You get me? They just slip and slide in neatly. They came in, a man left a woman to her ass claw. Yeah? They came in, a man left a woman. Yeah? That's how they was going on. They said, what? These motherfuckers are sleeping. If we just, yeah? They were doing little skips up the fucking corridor and then go into the lift and go into the floor. They said, la 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 la. I got the clipboard. Yo, R.I.P. Yeah. So those gone and those alive. Of course, the Walking Dead Zombieland variants. Right. So let's get into today's main meal. So Assassin's Creed Shadows. Right. Again, part of today's Saturday Swoop-in. Of course, your host, Audio Oracle. Now let's get Columbo on this shit and say, hey, okay, so Japanese petition to cancel Assassin's Creed. This one's called Shadows, and it gets 30,000 signatures for the petition. So Assassin's Creed Shadows get 30,000 signatures, and the fans slam the decision to include a black Butus from Alakabulan. All right. Scubs, Scooby Doo. All right. Black till them purple. Listen, I am black before, listen, I don't know, cancel me movement now. It's comedic stuff. Come on. Let me check fucking TOS fucking platforms, terms and conditions. I don't read the small print. Let me zoom in. Oh man. Right. So Black Samurai in feudal Japan. In feudal Japan. Right, so that's part of the new story, right? It's the storyline they're going for. It's actually dual protagonists. I think one's from the land of Japan, and then the other is from Wakanda. Even in the game, they got, you can do like little stance moves. You press the square or triangle together. He does the X across his checks. If you press triangle and circle, he puts a fist up. You start talking about BLM and Black Lives Matter and shit. Hey, motherfucker, do you know what time you're in? Is it like, 1409? This motherfucker. He's talking about I can't breathe. Nah, man. The character, the computer characters like the NPC, you're battling, there's too many now. Come like police on this motherfucker. He said, shit, I can't breathe. Tutus, they back off because they don't want to get cancelled. Yeah. That's a little cheat code in the game, you know what I mean? And then it keeps the story moving as well. So you don't have to worry about dying. You know what I mean? Because everybody's just put pussyfoots around everything now, didn't they? How they've made society. Oh, mate. What a time to be alive. So, an adept shinobi, assassin from Aiga province. The name is the Black Samurai. The Black Boto is named from Alakabu. That is actually the original name of Africa. Is it not Alakabulan? Alakabu. And I remember in school, we used to joke and laugh at Africans at the time. And we used to say, you African bubble. Yeah? And then when I got older, getting into research and stuff, and then we're like, oh, Alakabulan. That's what we used to say, bubble. Oh, it makes sense now. Yeah. Anyway. So African, yeah. So say Yusasuke, however you pronounce it, Yusuk. I'm not sure. Anyway, the powerful African samurai of historical legend against the backdrop of the turbulent late Sen Goku period. This remarkable duo will discover the common destiny as they usher in a new era for Japan, or their common destiny, excuse me, as they usher in a new era for Japan. Excuse me if I did or didn't mess that up. But anyway, so from chaos to purpose, from darkness to light, a new creed rises over Japan, right? So keep that in mind as well, of course. Creed, color, right? Hue, color, human. So again, color and creed. Now we'll get to creed in a moment as well. Interesting. It's one I forgot about until earlier. I said, huh, would you look at that? So, straight up, I'm probably gonna zoom in. So, without me trying to do it, because I ain't got me supercell situation going on in the real world. Not that I'm saying I've got Supercell, but I'm just saying. Oh, again, if you're new here, be sure to tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. We will be going through Supercell and the racism and the knife stuff in the show and how it all factors in, some of which I've already spoke about, but we're going to have a dedicated breakdown like today, tomorrow. So be sure to tune in. I'll probably rewatch some of the show tonight. I haven't actually started rewatching it yet, but I have been taking in little clips and stuff on YouTube. And I found something extra last night, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna add that to the slides. We've got about 170 to go through. I'm gonna try and narrow it down, but yeah, there's about it's quite a chunk, but you know, we'll get through it. Japan equals 42. Do I have to go over like Japan? If you just tuned in, rewind the video. I'm not going to go over 42 again. And not that I went over it all. Part I haven't spoke about today is, and I used to have a post about it. I need to recycle it or put up a new one. But basically, certain movies through years and ages. You know, you've got what's that? Buzz Lightyear, the new one. I don't know what it's called, but it's Buzz Lightyear. They made a new one, Buzz Lightyear. It's not Toy Story, but it's Buzz Lightyear. But it is Toy Story, but you know, it's not Toy Story. It's Toy Story. You know, it hasn't got the rest of the gang. It's like a, you know, a next movie, but it's Buzz Lightyear. But if you look at the black girl, the black woman, the black character, got a 42. If you go on iRobot just after it starts with the FedEx robot entering as Will Smith leaves the house, 42 is on the robot. So again, go figure, right? So again, Japan 42. So all the places. What's in it? Racist 100, Shadows 100. We'll get back to 155 and Assassin's Creed in a moment. And the 223, we're going to get back to that. So just keep that down. Note that down, excuse me. 155 for Assassin's Creed and 223, of course, the notorious number for those up to speed. Note underneath that, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the full title of the game, equals 136. We'll get back to why that's interesting as well in a moment. Of course, 47 factors in with masonry heavily as well. Think about the other game, Hitman, Agent 47, of course, Hitman, Agent 47, of course, Agent equals 47. Of course, he was obeying stuff, right? Mind controlled and stuff like that. Or he's taught to do stuff, obviously mind control, right? Like a soldier, a hitman. Obey equals 47. Again, authority. Again, think about government and stuff. MK Ultra Utopia. So let's keep it moving. African Samurai 100, Racist 100, Shadows. Of course, a shadow is dark, black. Yeah. Am I lying? Or am I lying? I don't think I am. Last time I checked, the sky was blue. Shadows are definitely dark, black, bleak. Can't see, dark. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, 15th of May. So those that's paying attention. What was that? Assassin's Creed is what again? 155. So the official world premiere. And again, let this be known, there's nothing wrong with knowing this type of craft to amplify what you've got going on. But of course, if it's hurting people, if it can be held under scrutiny, and obviously it's hurting people, it's fucking, you know, mocking, belittling, subjecting them to XYZ, rather than it's just being something more personal in your life lane and slipstream, you know? But then, fuck you, innit? Fuck you very much, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Fucking piece of shit. So let's keep it moving. All right. For a fucking losing. No, I'm joking. Some right fucking geezer. All right. Don't let me get out. Hey, don't let me out, mate. I'm just playing. So, the release date. I think there's 2 release dates. I don't know if one's digital and then maybe physical. But anyway, 12th or maybe the region or something like that. I don't know. That happens sometimes. But anyway, we've got 2 dates with November, one the 12th and one the 15th of November. And of course, the 42nd prime is 181. Black history equals 181. Go figure. It's just undeniable. Oh, 136. The name of the game is what? Assassin's Creed Shadows. 136. Assassin's Creed equals 155. That the day itself, 15/5. Hello. Yeah. I mean, this is just undeniable. I can't stress that enough. This is undeniable. Again, I didn't make the calendar. I didn't make the game. You know, I'm not part of the dev team. You know, I didn't make the calendar. I didn't assign the numerical value for the letters behind the numbers or whatever. You know what I'm saying. The numbers behind the letters, or whatever way you want to say it. Well, actually, you would say the numbers behind the letters, right? For real. All right. So again, Japan 42. We just spoke about it. Look, powerful African samurai. I'm sure I Can't Breathe 106. Black Lives Matter 106. Black equals 106. Black Power also equals 106. And then think about radio stations and MTV shows like BET 106 in Park. Yeah. So you don't know why that 106 is there. That's why it's there. It's all part of the frequency that they like to pump out that you don't understand, a specific type of frequency that's keeping you blind and asleep. Very simple. That's why I keep saying, go and watch the movie They Live. Type it in YouTube. It looks like the most dumbest film, but watch that film. It's a documentary. Even the guy that was alive, and even what they did to the guy, how they killed him off. They gave him a 201 special. It was the WWF wrestler, right? Roddy Piper. They killed off Roddy Piper. I'm sure it was a 201 special, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I mean, there's just symbolism. As soon as that film starts, look at the graffiti on the wall. Pause the film. You got the big needle on the globe. Two propagandas right there: globe and the needle. Of course, 2020, right? I mean, come on, man, unbelievable. And then again, it shows you that it's a frequency coming from a place called Cable 54. Again, Jesuit order and terrorism equals 54. So what are the odds? Cable 54. They're pumping out a signal from this antenna satellite, pumping out a signal. And when the guy puts on the glasses, he said, wow, that billboard, now it says eat or consume, procreate, you know what I mean? Fight in war or whatever, you know what I mean? Stay asleep. When he takes them off, buy a new Tesla. Oh, he looks at the other one. Oh, it's new stuff for Fenty from Rihanna. You know what I mean? Oh, Eminem's new album come out. You put the glasses on. He said, oh shit. Then he starts noticing certain people don't look how we look. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, I've said the main of it. Just go and watch the film. And then movies like The Matrix showing you a script code. And then other movies like Knowing with Nicolas Cage showing you a script code. Yeah? You can even find it on YouTube. Tap it in Knowing Nicolas Cage. The time capsule. His little son gets it from a girl that was not alive anymore from so many generations ago. Now he's going to school. They dig up the time capsule. It's got all these numbers on it. Then the dad works out, oh shit, this is all dates of atrocities and how many people died from that atrocity, and there's 3 dates or 4 dates left. Yeah. Oh yeah, cash drama, Labour just won. Oh, I can't. Did I not? And other people put out videos to say, and it's not because, oh, listen to me and I think I'm all of that. I'm saying, shit, look at this shit. They are mocking it and making a special matrix, casting a spell, keeping you asleep. Again, if they was doing it for the betterment and showing you what the construct is, who you are, what, where, why, and when, and who you are. Remember, the W's is the zigzag. It's not straight to the point. You know what I mean? Or of an issue. Yeah, and that's what they're keeping you from. Rather than you cutting through the zigzag, they want you on the zigzag. They want you on the what, where, why, what, wonder. You know what I mean? Fuck of them. That's what them want. But imagine if they weren't doing that and they was doing shit for the betterment, really. but also be mindful because obviously on a different plane, you're more than likely going to be getting that, right? But here, don't expect too much to get it. You'll be lucky to get it in small pockets or a community, or maybe if you're lucky, somewhat online, or or both. You know what I mean? But always be mindful. Yin and yang, male, female, good and bad. Find your center. All yourself. Know all the aspects. Be an overseer on your own aspects. I know there's certain parts of you that's just attached to you, mainly because your meat suit right now. Obviously, there's parts that you're always going to go with you, regardless of where you're attached to the meat suit, and certain stuff that come out that is you, right? Embedded in your spirit. But just know these people are trying to dilute your shit with their shit and concentrated shit by stuffing it down your throat, and you don't know they're stuffing it down your throat. You know what I mean? So again, the children, the future of what is it? The children of tomorrow is the future of today. Save the children, right? But hey, I'm just can only say and do so much. So if there's one view, no views, no likes, I don't care. Disclaimer: I can understand it for you. Sorry, I can explain it to you. Sorry, let me start again. Disclaimer: I can explain it to you somewhat. I don't know it all, but I can explain it to you. But I can't understand it for you. Yeah. We've gone past understanding and overstanding, where we're into understanding, finding wholeness, and breaking free of all the shackles in the brain so we can loop the loop and get beyond the compartmentalized thinking and the what's the other one? Cognitive dissonance. So we can loop the loop. And then that's why some people always say, oh, you're fucking loopy. Go and take your meds. Yeah, because obviously some people know this shit what's going on, and obviously they will play into XYZ to some degree or a higher level, whether they're paid to do it or not. You know what I mean? All the shills and whatnot, and what they call again? Controlled opposition. You know what I mean? So just be mindful as you go through the matrix. Obviously, you're gonna do or say certain stuff that you may be trying to do a default of, but at least you're being mindful, just like me saying what I'm saying right now, or might have be a bit more ranty, or you know what I mean? Just be mindful because you're in this body. I have to blink, I have to go to the toilet, I need to eat. So the body you may be subject to because it's tied in with the spirit. So sometimes don't beat yourself up too much, but be mindful. But also know I'm allowed to talk about stuff. Yeah, I mean I'm allowed to talk, right? What the fuck? So anywho, I spoke about the 136 to 181. Also 155. I don't know if that one of the Mason establishment days or Boule. I'm sure Boule, one of their establishment days is that the 1904? Look it up. Sigma Pi Alpha. If you type it in right now, look it up, Google it. If you do it, and then get the 1904, right? I'm sure it's that. Is it 15th of May? I'm sure it is. 155. Boule. With the hyphen over the E when you know how to do it properly, hence Boule rather than Bull or Boule. Anywho, so we've gone over that 42 connection prime number 181. And remember 42 Freemason or Freemason, no, Freemasons 142. I think Freemason or Freemason 155. But anyway, the 42s, right? Freemasons 42. The elite equals 42. Jesuit 42. Zionism 42. They love Saturn. Saturn equals 42. We'll check the chat in a moment. Was that a doublet right there? I just saw. Hold up. Let me make sure I get it in. Nearly at the end of the video. There's only 5 minutes left without any pauses. I'll cruise through. I've done enough sidebarring to be fair, so because you never know who's watching, so it's not like I always want to, blah blah blah. But you never know who's watching. That you might say that one thing. You see, you see, creeds equals 27 plural. Creeds, color and creed. Race equals 18. So drop the 0 with the 108. Race also equals 27. Racism and ritual equals 27. So race 27, ritual 27, racism 27. Racism also equals 36. Go figure. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. And there was something on the calculator that was messing up when I was typing. Basically, if you see where it says each province, When I was typing in IGA province, it kept saying each province, unless I don't know, because this doesn't like translate shit like that. Unless there's a feature cutting through from the paid version. I don't know. Could be just a glitch from the Gematria. Well, more than likely, but just letting you be aware of that. So maybe just eliminate that row if you see it on the history on the Gematria here. Of course, it's not the only calculator. And of course, go and check out Gematria underscore 85. Of course, Derek, who's the one that built this calculator when he found the information many years ago. So, go and check him out and let him know how you got there. Via the Dan-da-da. No, I'm joking. But yes, in my own right. Yeah. And yeah, see the each province. If that's what that means, I don't know. So I don't really want to go over that as such with the numbers there. But if you're up to speed, you see a couple of things on that top row, but I'm not gonna, entertain it as such. We spoke about that. Let's keep it moving. Black 29, Sen Goku 29, Black 29, Masonic 29. Remember, racist at 34 as well. Nigger 38 on the end. Yeah. Crease 27. We just went over that, of course. Spoke about 54 as well. 1992. Think about. Isn't there a new film coming out? Is it to do with? It's my man, Fast and Furious. I just saw the trailer the other day. Is that actually to do with Rodney King? But it's not directly with Rodney King. I'm sure Race Riot or Riot itself equals 92. So think about the Rodney King beatdown with the police. And then when you go on Call Me Kinfolk, he done some exceptional stuff, follow-ups to do with that situation. I've done some documentary other stuff, but he hit the mark with some dub plates concerning the Masonic. Because a lot of the stuff that they do, like my point is, don't think that you won't get a rig fight and somebody's going to take a hit, just like Aldo versus Conor McGregor. If you know, is it Conor McGregor or Conor Notorious McGregor or just Conor? Is 113. He beat Jose Aldo in the first round in 13 seconds. But you wouldn't know, probably backstage, they was even probably in the same room together, right? Bam. When it gets to that and you do that move, bam. Like you don't know that. And I can give how many other examples with his upcoming fight that would have been the other day. I already put out videos and posts about that. You know what I mean? And the fight that he did with Habib Nurmagomedov. Yeah. So go figure again. All of that. What was that? October 6th. And if you're at Mystic Mac equals 106. There's a couple other things as well. But I mean, come on, man. Even when he fought Dustin Poirier, I think the second time in January. But my point is, if you don't think people will take the dive for money, let alone even a beat down, not to say maybe sometimes it might not even take their life, but they don't know sometimes they have a plan. But my point is, there's many expendable folk that shit, fuck it, let me get this money. And I'm getting over one of people where, I've done a type of magic trick. And certain people like they feel good about getting. So this is my point. That's when it trickles into the type of values that a lot of society hold when it comes to narcissistic, sociopathic hybrid attitude. And that's what they thrive off right now. Yeah. And that's why I said when that scientific thing came out in the news and I done that minute video and I said, would you look at that shit? Look at here. How long, many years have I been saying this? And now they're saying, experts are saying, it's society now because there's like a force that's driving it to be narcissistic and sociopathic. I said, these motherfuckers. I said, would you look? And these are the same ones that will give you, scientists say there's new particles in the air that's causing respiratory issues for adults and children, never before seen for man, only in recent times, just now, all in the midst of COVID-19, like a fool. What? And then in another article, and I've said it many times, I'm saying it again. And then in another article that you could look up, and I've shown it from time to time again, but not as many times that I've said it from time and time again, just like I'm going to say it now. They say, experts say if you got long COVID, if you sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, it will alleviate your chest for long COVID like a fool. Yo, these are mocking. When I'm reading that, I'm saying, what? And then as we spoke about, it's a good segue to quickly as we circle back to go back to today's actual thing, but we quickly circle around. And because I already mentioned this chief, Boris Johnson, earlier now. Remember, 158 weeks after Theresa May, Boris Johnson equals 158, just like Freemasonry equals 158. He comes in 158 weeks after Theresa May, that prime minister, after creature features, as I usually call her, yeah? Or all of them with them one another. And quickly, boom, 2020. E comes out now. Leap year 2020, normally the 62nd day of the year. E comes out on the 63rd day of the leap year, which is March 3rd. Remember, Corona equals 33. Or if you don't know, Corona equals 33. Police, people, order, society, masonry. Again, Corona all equal 33. So March 3rd, he comes out to address the nation and the world. And he says, if you wash your hands, when you wash your hands, sing happy birthday. You know that? You remember that? If you don't know that, go look it up. He addressed the nation. It was like a Cobra meeting. I even did a video. I said, we watched the video, then we gave the breakdown. Boom. From that day to his crusty birthday, and excuse me, I remember, 63rd day of the year, Illuminati 63, Happy Birthday 63, April Fool's Day 63, and what was it? Illuminati. Happy Birthday 63. Sorry, I forgot, did I just say that? April Fool's Day, Happy Birthday, Illuminati. I think there's one more I'm forgetting right now. But anyway, to his crusty creature birthday, and it's going to tie in with Twinkle Twinkle. So remember, Happy Birthday equals also 153, like some of the other ones I just mentioned. And it's 15 weeks and 3 days to June 19th, Boris Johnson's crusty creature birthday. Satanic birthday, yeah? 15 weeks. Happy birthday. And if you're out Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, that also equals 153. Like a fool. Jesuit order 153. Happy birthday 153. They equal. So that when I'm catching these lot on the ISS, pretending that, as I said, I know there's something floating up there. They've got stuff floating and satellites on balloons and, something shaped like the ISS floating around. I know that. But my point is they do a lot of lying. So imagine you've got this chief now pretending he's floating, not on the ISS. We call it the LISS. He's pretending he's floating around. So imagine he says, I'm going to brush my teeth because, they like to play around with water. And if you look, all the bullshit fucking wiring inside the capsules, go and find a picture inside the ISS right now. Go and look. More time you see the 3 circles, 2 small ones and a big one in the background. That's the Disney sign, right? Because, Stanley Kubrick and they did the fake moon landing. Stanley Kubrick and the Disney. Anywho, so, boom. Look at the wiring. Why are you always playing around with water? Look at the wiring. Why are you playing around with water? Imagine that you got malfunction, vacuum of space. You're in space, orbiting around the Earth, going crazy miles an hour on an elliptical orbit. Remember, centrifugal force, elliptical orbit speeds up and slows down. Centrifugal force, if I put your ass in a fucking merry-go-round and rev up a motorbike wheel, you're going to fly off. This motherfucker said, I'm going to brush my teeth for as long as it takes to sing happy birthday like a fool. So, of course, now I know he's paying homage to his employers while he's mocking us. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Unbelievable. You see that colored 42 as well. Again, boy 42. Yeah. So just let this play for a sec. Because it should be all self-explanatory. And if you want to pause it, it's about 3-second intervals of the video, or 5 seconds, whatever. So if it is 119, George Floyd, I'm sure, was 119. There's a lot of symbolism to do with 9/11, if you know what you're looking at. As I say, go through the videos in the community and you will see. Yeah. Remember that 223 as well. 22 weeks and 3 days alternative span. Remember, Assassin's Creed was 223. Sure, it was that one. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 223. Second to last at the bottom. And October, the only month that equals 33. So, of course, they allocate the month, if I'm correct, in certain places or all of America. If it is October, that's why, more than likely. Remember, Black Lives Matter 56, George Floyd 56, Society of Jesus 56. Oh, forget that one. Forget that. This one. I punched it in. I didn't realize it was in January. But forget that 201. It wasn't. Um, I mean, this is a dub plate. Dub plates. Just going back and forth with the trailer date and, of course, the release date of the game. So you got the trailer date, then they had the gameplay, in June, from May to June, and a couple specific days, as I say, and what I'm showing, along with that release date, as I just said. But yeah, I'll just let this one play out because it is self-explanatory. I'm sure Race War, was it 69 as well? Race War, Illuminati 69. Think about that puppet, 6ix9ine, the rapper. I'm sure you had 69, 6ix9ine tattoos. There was a 49 somewhere. Oh, I don't know if it was the initial release date. There was a 49 somewhere. I saw it. I don't know if it's this. I might be mistaken. Um, but what's not a mistake, you got the 54 with woke, because I was talking about woke media. But anyway, you got woke equals 54 and 18, race 18. And then you got the 54 that we just was tracking as well, along with the 18, right? Key points of interest. And yeah, race bait 59. Freemasonry 59 and 58. You see that in the lighter blue one as well with the 58. Sure, Negroes is 32, race bait 32. Let's keep it moving. Ubisoft Assassin's Creed Shadows 420 dropped to 0. And note that 177. I can't remember if police racism is 177 and 201, but it's definitely 201. And of course, it changed along with the Jesuit order. That's 177 and 201 as well. And then again, how that factors in back with racism. Again, Hamas terrorism 201. Some of them's 177 as well. But again, Hamas terrorism 201, the Jesuit order 201, sacred number 201, Islamic terrorism 201, Iranian terrorism 201, the Holy Bible 201, heliocentrism 201. There's a few more that I'm forgetting, man. It's a long list of significance. And of course, the Pope lives in Suite 201. His real name equals 201. Again, France, what's it? Francis, France, Jesuits, France. So anyway, Ubisoft 29. Go figure, right? Black 29. Sonic 29. Okay, let's check this chat quickly as well. Don't think anybody wrote anything now. Alright, cool. Is it paused? No, I did by accident. Right, literally just over a minute left of playtime, and we are good. I think I've literally got one slide. Of course, feel free to pause and read this. I'm not gonna read all of this. We're at the end now, so but I know I've got one more slide just to show after. And always remember as well in some of these replies and stuff, of course, they will make or have literal people write certain stuff or create certain groups to then also make you think, give that dynamic, and then to people for people to be on a specific bandwagon of whatever the case may be. So always remember that, it could be AI that started it off, you know what I mean? Or, or even a group of people, you know what I mean? You never know. So always be mindful. Right, the last slide, 54, 99. Come on. We spoke about 153 already. Go figure. Racism equals 99. Woke media, 54. Remember, we had it on the date span. We've got one more slide coming up. Should have one more. I can swoop out of here. No, not swoop out, but you know what I mean? Duck out like Neo at the end of the Matrix. Woo! Black Samurai equals 213. And again, Black History Month equals 213. Racism, nigger, death, Black Panthers equals 213. Go figure, if you didn't know that. Also, you've got the 666 that factors in as well, and the Sumerian cipher with the treble one, because it's times by 6. Go figure. Remember, Revelation 13:18. The number of a man as well as a beast. And remember, all is self. So it's who you choose to reign, right? What aspect of self type of thing. But if they're choosing that for you, and you don't, you know what I mean, and you're none the wiser, and they choosing your course of direction, which I was basically speaking about before. Anyway, so look, petition equals 45. So how perfect is it that petition equals 45, racism equals 45, and ritual equals 45, race 18, yeah? Right, wholeness spread nothing like hashtag don't be a basic base brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. And remember, we're going to do the Supercell Netflix, the Black Superhero TV show. If you haven't watched it, maybe get up to speed by tomorrow because there'll probably be spoiler alerts. That's why I waited to do it a week as well, because give people a chance to watch it. So hopefully you're up to speed for that. And I'll see what I find before that time. And of course, I will add it to the folder and we will go through it. So yeah. All right, let's roll the thing again.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, really? Surely you're gonna play it for me. Come on. You are fucking shit. This thing is just terrible. Let me bring myself back. Have you got a signal? Can you hear me? Is that the chat? Is there anything there? Nope. Right. Hold up here. This thing is terrible. I don't know if it played for you, so.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Genius to pick up the pieces. All right, catch on the rebound. Wholeness, much love. And remember.